Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Triple T for Knife Makers podcast. As always, I'm Denis Tyrell, Knifeworks, and I have my bro Jerid Sandoval from Echo Blades.
What was that?
What,
Say
did I
that
screw it
again?
up? Did I screw it up?
No, you did not. But you're 1 week late for Cinco de Mayo with that accent. Subtle wow.
Not at all.
What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. I've just been busy trying to crank out some knives and get shit ready.
What's that
I'm in
like?
full blade show prep mode right now.
That's cool.
Yeah. Not stressing yet. I still got some time, but yeah, that's what's been weighing on my mind lately, and getting things going. Getting a million parts in the shop for the sand sharks. Not having a place to put them all. Not something I really accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll figure it out. I have more cardboard boxes than I know what to do with.
You gonna get a second shed?
I think I'm gonna have to put all the shit in the shop that's not shop related, so that I can use shelves for shop related stuff. So yeah,
Makes sense. That's what I had to do. I had to buy a tough shed, an entire tough shed, and then take all the shit that was in the garage and move it into there so I can make a bigger mess for shop things.
Yeah, and I even like that back black shelf. I even cleared that out, like 2 whole shelves of that thing, just to make way for parts and stuff, and totally underestimated how much room I was going to need. And right now I have like 3 feet of like broken up boxes that I have to get rid of. So it's
3 feet?
Crazy. Seriously, it's like stacked up like 3 feet tall now. Shit keeps coming in. I'm gonna have to go to the recycle center tomorrow and like take all that cardboard, because I can't do anything in the shop right now.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's also a very good thing, right? Because it means you had to order a bunch of parts to make a bunch of sand minnows, right?
You're not letting that go, huh?
Ayo.
Yeah. And I think, so open up the second batch of pre-orders last week. What day is it? Yeah, last week. Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday last week. And it's been crazy. Those are half sold out now. I think there's 12 of those sold. So there's like only 12 or 13 left. And I don't think I'm going to be doing another pre-order drop. So it's going to be those 50. I can't take any more pre-orders till I get those out the door, but and that'll be right after Blade Show.
It's a lot of builds.
Yeah, it's daunting. Actually, it's a lot of assembly of those things and parts, and I got to wait for Jeff to machine all the parts. I have everything else, but yeah, but it's exciting. I see. I did get a little shout out. Niels Vanderberg had a little ask me a question thing, and someone had sent him a question. What do you think of Denis Tyrell's sanding machine? And I thought his response, he's like, "Oh yeah, I know Denis is a good guy." And then the sanding machine, he goes, "Well, yeah, it looks really good, but I wouldn't use it." And he goes, "Because I know how to grind." And he said, "I grind my daggers up to 1200 grit." So he spends like 5 minutes hand sanding. I'm like, well, we all can't be Niels Vanderberg.
Yeah, well, fuck me.
Yeah, I was like 1200 grit. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
On the grinder. And that's why he's a mastersmith.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, I was just going to say, he's obviously very good.
Yeah. Black Dragon Forge, right? That's who I'm talking about. So,
Oh no, yeah.
yeah.
There's no
But
mistaking that.
anyways, yeah, it was funny that someone asked him a question about that, but yeah, that's all right.
Right on. Well, I am not Niels Vanderberg, and I just had a frustrating grind session Saturday or Sunday, whenever it was. I was doing one of the paring knives, and it just got away from me. You know, I had this secondary bevel. It obviously was coming from some pressure that I was giving, either with my grinding thumb that's on the blade, or the file guide, because I um super comfortable grinding on the rest. But I have this thing right now where it's not a thing, but I like to freehand grind, right? So I'm trying to get better at that. And once in a while I do fine, and then I have sessions like this. I actually reached out to Pickle today and was just like, man, can I pick your brain real quick? Jump on a video call and kind of show you what I did. And he was giving me a couple pointers and kind of giving me some ideas of what I was doing and some things to pay attention to and try to work through. Cause, yeah, I mean, the goal is to try to make hand sanding easier with flatter bevels. And, but I struggled with this one. So
You know
humbling.
what I've been starting to use, because when I do those the silver tips, that new model, there it's a pretty small knife, and when I'm pulling with my right hand, right, so I'm doing that bevel, so I'm doing the whatever side that is, I'm pulling to the right. That bevel's fine, as in because I'm right-handed, right?
Right.
Fine as in like no issues. I don't burn myself or anything like that. But it's not that the bevels, yeah, my left hand bevel is always a little worse, but they kind of come together in the end. The issue is I'm always burning my thumb on the blade on the left side. I don't know what it is. Like the way I hold it, where I haven't, I don't know why, but I always tend to burn my thumb. So then I finally, for that whole batch of knives, I did them with a push stick, which
Good.
I just kind of forced myself to use a push stick, which I kind of like. So I've been now moving more into a push stick than just using the thumb. It's exact same concept, same pressure. I'm still using the rest, but using the push stick to apply pressure instead of the thumb. So yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that
Sometimes
was
I'll clean up my shitty freehand grinds with the push stick, try to level some stuff out. For whatever reason, I guess, yeah, it's probably because you don't burn yourself. But the way I have the stick, I have like a Teflon cylinder little tube, about like 1 inch
mhm.
round. And the way I've rounded it, I have it two facets on it, one for like a pinpoint kind of pressure, and then one that's more blunt that I can apply it over a bigger surface area. So that helps me out a lot too. Trying to figure out. Brent and I were talking, and he's got this little a method to use with a push stick while he's freehand grinding too, which is kind of a mind screw.
Yeah, because you need that other axis solid to use a push stick. I feel like,
Yeah, it's like, what are you holding on to the blade from it pushing down, right? If you,
yeah,
would you so it's a weird thing, but um, we'll figure that out because that's another method. But I do like the push stick. Um, but yeah, because I'm comfortable on the rest. And then you're saying that's weird. My weak hand actually comes out better on the rest. It comes
are
out
you pulling like which side are you pulling the tang with? Your when you pull
my
the
left hand.
tang, you that's better for you.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they come out a lot crisper. It's weird, but
That is weird.
on the freehand side, it's like it should be. My left hand, like I struggle with how I'm grip holding the blade in my hand. I feel all awkward. It's like, I don't know, trying to eat with your opposite hand. You feel like a caveman. You're like shoveling shit down your. That's how I feel, anyways. But I mean, the it really comes down to, for me, anyways, is getting in the mindset to grind, because it's intimidating sometimes. I still feel that way. I don't have a huge number of knives on me, but I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't, but then in reality, I know that I should, right? Because I mean, every single one is a new attempt, and you're going to get a little better. But like this one, and maybe it's just the time between my last session and now, but I was just unaware of it happening until I looked down, and I'm like, what the, just it was
Hmm.
very frustrating. It almost got torture tested across the shop into a wall.
Oh yeah, that's never good.
So I need the sand shark, and thank you. I put that
You
thing to
haven't got
work.
you haven't got the blade up to 1200 grit on the grinder yet.
Yeah, no, I don't even have a 1200. Oh, I do. I do have a 12, but I use it for the
Sharpening.
last sharpening. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
have a
it.
1500 grit belt, and it looks brand new because it gets like two two runs on each side for sharpening, and that's it. But I couldn't
That's what I
imagine
got.
doing bells.
I think I do have some really high grit belts because I bought a like a flash sale from Greg over at Phoenix Abrasives. Every now and again, he'll put up some packages of belts of some kind on Facebook, and I got 3 of these sets,
Hmm.
discounted, and so I got in on one. They're these blue polishing belts or something, but they're still in the pack untouched. 'Cause I just
Uh,
everything wants to burn if I even look at it.
I decided remember that kumai that I made at Maker Camp.
Yes.
Finally pulled that out because like I wanted to make some other not EDC knives for Blade Show. Pulled that out and realized that and I knew I told myself when I was at Maker Camp like I couldn't get it thin enough on the press. So I meant to come home and run it through the rolling mill. So I had to do that because it was like 3/8 thick. So I
Oh
had
wow.
to thin that out. But the good part was I had enough steel to
Got
make
more.
two knives.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get a lot more steel there.
Yeah. So now I got a buoy and like a hunter, um, hidden tang hunter that are going to be kind of. I wouldn't say I'm going to make them look like a set. I doubt they'll sell as a set, but yeah. And I'm like, it made me feel good to go back to a knife. Like honestly, I was getting a little drained because I made those um, the sand tigers, the little contos, and then I made 6 of um, the silver tips, and I was like, it's all been batch work, and I realize how much I hate batch work, and then to like go back to, oh yeah, a Bowie knife like with a guard, and it's like it felt so good to get back to a knife that I like. That you know, I realize I am not built for batch work.
Yeah, it takes a certain kind of person there.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's probably this is the first smaller knife that I've ground in a while. I've been doing a lot of chefs and bigger hunter style knives lately, and I think you were in my head when you're when I was grinding. Like, why are you starting with these small blades? Those are a lot harder to grind. And I was like, "Shut up, Dennis." And you were like, "See, I told you." I was like, "Shut up, Dennis." I was like, "I got this." Well, they're going to be hard. There's not much there to work with. Shut up, Dennis. No.
I think you were in your head,
Yeah, you weren't
not
there.
me. I was
Yeah,
just the devil on your shoulder.
yeah. So, but
Yeah, I felt that on those doing those silver tip knives, which are pretty easy to grind because they're pretty flat. Um, and the nice part of doing those, like doing 6 of those, I think I did all the bevels in about 45 minutes on 6 knives, so they're pretty ezy. Those
yeah,
those knives I could have done on the tilt table, the true tilt, whatever it's called, because they're pretty narrow bevels. I probably could have done those, but I didn't.
yeah. I need to do that. I need to work that out. But I'm still struggling with just trying to get time. It's like every I was talking about it last week, but every attempt for a plan that I have has just been thwarted with life. You know, like I want to get out there and do this, and last week was another crazy work week. I didn't get home until after 8:39 for 2 or 3 nights last week, and then the night I did get home, I was fucking out. You know, I was tired. You know, and then Saturday was pretty much the same. But that was cool. So it was hot. It was the first hot day that we've had in a while. It was mid 90s, and walked in my shop, or it was like 80 something really early in the morning. I reminded myself that we put that Mr. Cool AC in. So I cranked that son bitch up, and oh, what an investment.
I've had mine on at least. Oh, in fact, you just reminded me. Mine's on right now, and I'm not in the shop. I got to go turn it off. I'm not in the swing of things yet to turn that off. But yeah, I've had mine on 4 or 5 times already.
It comes with a dongle for your phone.
Yeah, do you use it?
I haven't put it in yet. I just same thing. I was thinking about it today when I was coming home. I was like, oh shit, I better turn it on. But yeah, you just got to pop the cover off and stick that thing in, download the app, and then you'll have it on your phone.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I threw that out.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No, yeah, because I think I looked at it and go, I'll never use that. And I think I probably pitched it because
yeah,
I'm sure you can order them online if I really want it. You figure it out first and let me know if it's worth it.
oh, it's worth it. I'll tell you right now. Go buy it.
You don't know.
What do you mean? Everything's on an app and turned on. I do that for my house. You don't have that for your house?
No.
Oh, jeez, you caveman.
No, I have new thermostats in the house. I've just never hooked them up to the phone. My pool's hooked up on the phone. I can turn the hot tub on.
my pool is.
Hey, it was so nice. I wasn't in the pool because I won't go in the pool unless it's like close to 90 degrees, the water. But yeah, we were hanging out by the pool all day Sunday. That's kind of what we did for Mother's Day, just kind of hung out. And
Nice.
yeah. What about you? What'd you do Mother's Day?
Mother's Day, my son and I try it now. Lynn didn't get to sleep in.
No.
She has dogs, and these dogs wake her up now. And the dogs weren't my choice, we'll say. And so she's gotta deal with that. But yeah, we had a good morning, man. We had breakfast. One of our daughters came over on Saturday, which kind of, like I said, got in the way of the plans that I originally had. But yeah, she came over, visited Saturday, and then our other daughter came over Sunday, and we went to the movies and just hung out and did our thing. And then in the evening, I got to go pick my mom up and take her to dinner, and had a good chat and a talk, and it was good, man. It was a really cool day. I enjoyed it. And happy
Good.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. Hope all the mothers out there had a good
Yeah,
day.
absolutely.
I did the phone my mom in the morning. She's on the East Coast, so it was already like noon for her, but
Right.
talked to her for a while. But yeah.
Is she the other side?
Canada, yeah, she's in
And
Toronto.
she's in Canada still?
Yeah, near Toronto.
Right on.
So over on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So with the heat, the AC, and I don't know how long it's been, months ago, I bought the VersaFlow spacesuit.
Oh yeah.
And I really bought this thing because our buddy Sean, the knife guy, had got it, and I was asking him about it, and the way he described it was just absolutely perfect. I go, like, is it comfortable? And like, are you hot in there? And he's like, no, it's like a cool breeze just going across your face while you're sitting at the grind. In these hot ass days in the shop, like even without the AC, I was like, Oh, sold. If I can get, some kind of other, when you're in that mask, just
So
like a
have you
regular
used it?
respirator. Yeah, that's what I did. So I was in the
Oh,
shop, closed up. It's something I was thinking about with having the shop closed up with the AC. So I put the spacesuit on, and it was good. It was super comfortable, and I wish I would have had more time to do what I had to do. But
so when I had I was teaching that class, I had that student here from Canada, Bob, who's the professional welder,
right,
and they use those. He works at a mine in up in northern Alberta. Yeah, Alberta,
okay.
whatever, coal mine. So he's a welder, and they use those. They get them given to them by the mine, basically. And he said it is absolutely the best thing ever. And he said there's absolutely no reason not to have one. They're worth every penny. Um, his only thing that he's upset at is they can't use them in the winter because it gets too cold because of the cold air.
Hmm.
It's just too cold inside one of those things because it blows cold air.
Yeah, it does.
um, so they don't use them in the winter. But he said, yeah, they're fantastic. So he kind of made me want one, but I think I'll hold off.
It's a hard sell for people because they're not cheap, and it went up several $100s from when Sean said he bought his to when I got mine. I haven't checked in a while, but yeah, it's definitely an investment, but I and it takes almost no more time than it does to put everything else like on normal. If you're going to put, a respirator on, glasses, a face shield, like, if you're going to really go PPE it
Right.
out, it's
And
really not.
does yours flip up?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yep. It's a full like a construction hard hat helmet with the visor that comes down and this little bonnet kind of thing that makes the seal around your
A
chin and
bonnet,
everything.
huh?
That's the only way I can.
I have this image of you in a blue dress and a bonnet.
Wow.
I just dropped. I just going to drop things just to see what Bobby's going to pick up from every episode.
This shit-eating grin right here, I hear that my teeth are going, is because I cannot say everything I want to say right now.
Uh,
Mom, that's called a filter. Thank you.
you grew one eventually.
Right now, it just did. It just took all these years.
Okay, tell me more about
Uh,
your bonnet.
no, that's it. There's that. It's just a blue bonnet. I got a dress on. Yeah, everything's good.
Uh,
So it's
yeah, so
cool.
it's got the flip thing, and yeah,
Yeah,
it's got a battery pack, right?
yeah.
Well, that's what he's saying. Some of the guys get, um, they have like you can change the sling because some people find it's too heavy on their belt. The battery pack, he was saying. So they have one that'll mount like it's I don't know, it's like a backpack instead of on your belt.
I could see that. I could see if I had if I had any other tools that needed to be on my person while I was using it, I could say that there's
Hmm.
probably a use for that. But that's all. That's really all it takes is just to hook the belt on, and you have this weird hose going from the back of your head down to the pack though, and I I got snagged. Like you can get snagged on some shit if you have got the two grinders, and one of them's normally set up with the small wheel, which projects out farther than the platen. So if I spin around or do something to go grab something else, I almost got
So
hooked one time.
so does it double as a CPAP machine at night?
No,
It doesn't. Damn it!
nope,
Sounds like one.
nope. I just breathe at night. It's weird. I
Lucky
wake up
prick.
gasping for air. Oh,
Uh,
that's good. Yeah, so that was a good run, and I'm happy, and I'm going to head into the summer feeling good about not sweating and being all uncomfortable in there. So I like it. I'm happy about it.
yeah, I want to take a look at that at some point. So what else? What else is new? No
Yeah,
time in the forge. That's it.
I mean, I got some time. Like I said, I got enough time to mess that knife up. I think I can fix it though. It's not like beyond repair. Like, but
You got to bring that to Blade. So get busy.
I'm bringing more of those. Yeah, that's just the prototype. So it's just the thing. So did some hand sanding with the newer sanding shark. I'm loving that thing a
Good.
lot. Going back and forth though between the add-on
Yeah. Yeah. You
and
got
then
the early prototype add-on.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm not sold on that version of it yet, but I'll start
no,
to
I
play
like
around.
it definitely takes the strain off for sure. But on a smaller knife, it's weird to try to get it set up on the edge and still have room. I don't. I'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. But it kicks ass. So I took those things off and used the sanding buddies and my normal sanding sticks, and it kicked ass. So I'm
Yeah. I
I'm
got to do
digging it.
some more prototyping on that after after the first ones get sent out. I'll have to do some more
Yeah.
R&D,
Mm-hmm.
figure out what I'm going to do. But I want to get it out there and get some feedback as well and see what people think. And
Yeah, I'm curious to see what other people say.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I was trying to talk Pickle into one today.
oh yeah.
Yeah. You gotta have room
He
for it though.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's
He's
a lot of
pretty
real estate.
tight.
Yeah.
Pretty tight shop. He got rid of his sandblaster because he didn't have enough room in the shop. So it's got to be pretty tight.
I think he replaced it.
Oh, did he replace it?
Yeah, he got a new one.
Oh, I thought he just got rid
Yeah.
of it.
No.
Hmm.
Nope.
Um, yeah, so still working on Blade Show. Check out these guys. People at home will not be able to see these, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool. Oh, is
all
that the
these are the coins. I'm showing Jerid the little challenge scavenger hunt coins that
nice?
people will be able to. That's what you're going to be looking for at Blade Show if you
Those
join the
look like
scavenger hunt.
coffee scoops.
Yeah, these are the discs from the coffee scoops.
That's good stuff. How
uh,
many participants do we have so far?
I think only 3 or 4 have actually come out and said, "Yeah, I want one." But there's. I'm not telling people how many there are yet because uh, it, as we get closer, because I want people to find out to be looking for them during the day. They don't necessarily know. I'm gonna watch my Instagram as it gets closer, and especially during the weekend of Blade Show. I'll probably be dropping hints like how many there are, how many words are in the phrase, because it's going to be like unscrambling letters. So
Right.
I'll be dropping hints throughout the weekend. So I'm probably, I'll whoever signs up for one, and then I'm going to walk around probably like the Thursday if I see folks Thursday, and then Friday morning I'll just hand out the rest, and there's a whole bunch of people that I'll just be handing them out to.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, they take forever to do, but
Yeah, I was gonna say those are pretty intricate for those little things.
yeah, and just lasering both sides of them, but I didn't. I had originally had the date on there. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna. I'm just putting Blade Show Scavenger Hunt so I can use them next year.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. Yeah, so
but
I redid the artwork logo that I
yeah,
had
I
done a
saw it.
while back. So I got I got it done in color, and dude, I I love this thing. I'm really into it. The only thing that
You know what people are going to say. You
uh,
know the only issue.
yeah. So there's the story behind that is that the lettering that I used for Echo Blades on the top is um it's from the Impossible alphabet, because I was a big MC Escher fan, and he did the God, I can't think of the name of the triangle right now. Only when I need it. There's the Impossible triangle that on on paper, if you follow it around, it's an impossible geometrical shape. Um, and it's really cool. He's done a lot of the waterfall lithograph that he did, and a handful of other things that he has utilized this thing. So there, I found an alphabet that has that, and it's just my jam there. But it does look like graffiti almost, and it's hard to fucking read. So I get a lot of comments.
The Echo Blades part of it is hard to read.
It is. The color
That,
makes it a lot easier, but if you
oh.
don't know, then you're just not. And if you're like Dennis's age and older, you're fucked. So, yeah.
Right. I'm looking at it like, I don't get it. But no, I like it. I think it looks good. The anvil, the knife, the color looks amazing. I still think
Yeah.
you should change the lettering, but it
Yeah.
does pop.
Yeah. Like I said, it did it for me. So, but after, enough feedback of what the fuck does that mean? So I put I put the Echo Blades in a different text at the bottom to kind of make up for it. But, so I'll change that and get that, because I like the design. The whole thing just came together good. So I'm stoked with that. I got some stickers coming. I'll have some for Blade Show.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did
And then yeah. Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna shout out the dude Undo Studio at und.std is his IG handle. If you're looking to get some artwork done, make sure you go check him out. It's stellar dude, easy to work with. Like that whole thing, I knew I had the concept of the anvil, the knife going through the anvil, break in, and if you like look into it a little bit more, the anvil breaks into kind of like my maker's mark with the E and the V. That whole part, he just exactly with very minimal, descriptions and stuff, and we went through a handful of revisions and stuff. Easy to work with, so I highly suggest you check him out if you're interested.
cool. I forget what I was going to ask you. Am I upgrading the podcast logo with this logo, or we keeping the old one?
Speaking of, we need to get a something to do stickers for the podcast.
Yeah, that was actually what I was going to say. Is did you get the stickers for the podcast?
No, because I don't have a damn. I mean, if we just do the design that you have, I can get those.
They're black and white, which is easier. I mean, I think they're cheaper in black and white, right?
I don't know. I got mine through a place called Sticky Brand. They're fucking dirt cheap and they're great. So it's like, I don't know, $20 for 100 2.5-inch stickers.
That's not bad.
Now Sticker Mule is like twice that. So
yeah, no, I don't get anything at Sticker Mule. Like, my last batch, I got them like, I think I paid. Well, mine, the really simple ones, I got 1,000 of those, and I think it was like $50.
Oh wow,
maybe 70, but it wasn't much because it's a simple black and white logo on, and it's not the ones that are like either cut out the size of the logo.
Yeah, mine's die cut. I think that they call it.
And they're not die cut. So you pay extra for those.
Yeah, well, we got to get that, figure that out so we can have some of those.
I got all the T-shirts made. I got a couple special ones made, which I think are exceptionally funny.
What does that mean?
You'll see.
Okay. No one's doing anything funny about you, I promise.
Oh, that's good.
That's great.
No, I got the new shirts for the new logo, the TK logo shirts. So yeah,
Cool.
I'm all set. I just got to make some knives.
Yeah, same. I mean, we're down to it now.
Yeah.
What is our countdown? 3 weeks? One,
Is it?
two.
Yeah, almost
Yeah,
right.
it is. We have 3 weekends.
No, wait, it can't be 3. Come on.
3
What?
weekends.
Huh?
18th, 25th, and the 1st.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I got that whole week, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. My calendar wouldn't update here for a second. It was throwing me off. Yeah, 18th, 25th, and the 1st. Yeah, because it's on the 8th, and we leave the 5th, right? Yeah.
Yes. No. Yeah, the 5th of night.
Yeah. We have a night flight.
We red eye.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. I'm going to be all set. I think I'm going to be in sheath hell that last week because all these knives are all racking up and I don't have sheaths, but it's usually what I bitch and moan about, and then I crank them out in 2 days, so shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. I got to do something too. Now you're stressing me out. Fuck off.
My wife's going away this Sunday, so all next week, I got nothing to do but spend every evening in the shop next week. So
Nice.
that's another one that you know I'll have no one to answer to next week. So I'll probably get a lot of shop time in. Probably finish those the Bowie and that Hunter. Start on a
Nice.
couple more. So
Very
if
cool.
I can get 2 more knives done after those, then I'd be happy, or another batch of something. But I don't know. I kind of want to do a couple of high end ones. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
you should. You definitely should.
So I had a good conversation with our buddy Frank at Two Bastards, Texas Smithy and Supplies today.
Yeah, I had one with him as well.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me, left a message, which I missed because I was in the shop. I'm not sure when you talked to him, but I called him back after, and yeah, but he good little conversation. He's excited about Blade, stressed about Blade. I can hear like machines and hammering in the background.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm excited to see him again. Um, yeah, I'm just super excited about Blade Show in general. But if you guys are looking for a hammer, definitely check out Two Bastards Smith, Texas. I always get the order that Two Bastards, Texas Smithy and Supplies. Go there. They have a Facebook page. You can message Frank. He will get right back to you. Um, and anything hammer striking tool related, go talk to Frank. He will set you up. Best hammers around, definitely my go-to hammer. And I'm excited. I don't know what you're pointing at.
It's not highlighting for you?
I don't know what.
Oh, I just fucked it up.
Like podcast excellence. That's what you guys are experiencing right now.
I think we should go to school.
Right. I don't know what you're. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Um, we did announce the last week. We announced the winners of the Viking Challenge, and Frank said, "Hey, I didn't know you guys were doing sponsors for the challenges." And I said, "Yeah, of course we are." But I think that was before that was all set up before our sponsorship here, or even before the podcast. So, but Frank's going to be a sponsor for the next challenge, the Apocalypse Challenge, which will start July, August ish. And then the videos and all the viewer builds will come out around October. So stay tuned for that. Join the Facebook group. And Frank, we appreciate your sponsorship on that one. So stay tuned. You might win yourself a two Basterds hammer.
Not just a hammer, dude. You may, if you kick ass in the Apocalypse Challenge, you could have yourself a fat peen.
You could impress all the ladies by showing them your fat peen and what you can do with it.
Diagonal. Yeah, diagonal, straight, cross, whatever you want.
Yeah,
Like I said, man.
any position you want to put that hammer in.
Yep. Yeah,
And
lay that down.
I was afraid that Nita was thinking that we're all disgusting, but Frank said she laughs her ass off every time she hears our
That's
ad
right.
read. So
That's right. The fat peen is on the scene. Let's go. Oh, that's funny. So the other day, I wanted to talk about this. The other day, I was scrolling through Instagram really quick, and I noticed some people. Actually, I noticed one of our sponsors, Travis Haynes from Pelican Paste. If you're looking for some premium wax, make sure to go check out Pelican Paste. He's got the hard wax, Pelican oil, the handsaw, and the stuff is awesome. I used it on the tactical chupacabra this weekend, and it just really fantastic. I also have some micarta handles that I just did on one of the Intrepids, and I laced that thing up there, and wow, just fantastic. Just really makes everything pop. It stays. I did one side of it. Brent was showing me too. He did one side with some other like WD-40 or some other crap, and then one side with the Pelican paste or the Pelican oil, and it just kicks ass. Looks awesome. So yeah, make sure you go check out Travis at Pelican Paste. And now, when you do check out, you can use the code Triple T10 for 10% off your purchase. There, that's Triple T, 3 T's, TTT 10. Get yourself some
nice,
Pelican Paste.
nice.
But
Yeah,
anyways,
I've been
go ahead.
using that on all of the knives I'm taking a blade show. They'll have a nice little coating of Pelican paste on all of them
That's right.
because I
That's
want
right.
them to smell like oranges.
California oranges.
In fact, I'm gonna put that all over my scoops. So Brian's gonna smell them and think, "Man, I bet these were made in Florida." And I'm like, "No, they weren't. They were made in California."
Sweet. Sweet oranges. Yeah, so he was posting something that he made this group in the Baker Forged and Tool app. So I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
I
So
don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I messaged Coy over at Baker Forged and Tool, and he's released an app. And I asked him to kind of give me the lowdown on what this thing is, because it's not only like where you can get all your Baker stuff. It's just all things Baker Forged and Tool. You can share your work, but it also has a social media kind of aspect to it.
This is a
Where
mobile app you're talking about.
this is a mobile app, yeah. I got it from the Apple Store, but it was where makers can create their own groups for their own work. They can sell their work. They can promote their work. They're going to try to make it like a marketing central, like a knife making marketplace, that we can direct people to go there to look at your stuff, to sell, show. And there's also groups for educational purpose and stuff. And it's like everything Instagram's not right now is the goal that they're trying to do. It's like a side way out of, these kind of social media platforms that we're stuck with right now. But no filtering, no throttling back. Everything's going to be logged chronological order, like Instagram used to be. No ads or shit like that. So I think it's a fucking great idea, and I'm interested to do it. So I was just in the process of creating a Triple T podcast group on there, that I'm going to put Denis in charge of facilitating. But yeah, we'll do that if you guys want to chat there and check us out. And I'm sure we'll do an Echo Blades and a Tyrell Knifeworks and all that stuff too. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go check on whatever you Google or Apple Store to download Koi's new app and show them some support. And let's get this thing up and running. I think it's a great idea. So excited
It's
to give it a
interesting.
try. Yeah.
So what you're telling me is there's yet another communication mechanism I'm going to have to track and look at, and
Yep. But one where you will not be filtered. You'll be able to be you, Dennis. Finally, you fully express yourself to everything you've always wanted to be. Thanks, Koi.
Between Instagram and Facebook Messenger and Discord and text and email and like just got too many damn ways for people to get a hold of me. I'm going to go back to like you got to send me an old fashioned snail mail letter.
Nice.
Feeling like
I'm just looking at it right now. You got a 10% discount on everything site wide. You could shop the social. You can do custom orders for whatever you want if you want as billets and stuff. So, it's a great idea. So,
yeah, that's cool.
Check it out. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I was wondering what that you had Barker Forged in the show notes. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's fucking
Jerid
great.
can't type or spell, so that's what I have to deal with.
Auto correct was made for me, but it also does me no good too. So, it's that Hayward education there.
Yeah, so that's basically been my week. So what else you got to talk about? Because I'm out of shit.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much with you. It's been a lot of work and stressing out and daydreaming about being in the shop and trying to get as much as I can, and it's not that much. So I'm looking forward to this week. I'm hoping it calms down a little bit so I can get some time in there. But
yeah, I don't know about that, but calms down. Yes, cools down. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it ain't cooling down. I think we're in it now.
Yeah.
So what was your Triple T about?
I didn't do Triple T. I just did the winner announce video.
Oh, nice.
Which is why I don't have a ton of topics this week. Also got to think about Triple T this week. It's kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little grinding video this week or something. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't really thought about it yet because my head is in Blade Show mode. So I'll probably do a Triple T video just showing off all the blades, which I usually do before Blade Show, and showing people, hey, on a map where the table is, so they can find it easy, that kind of thing. But that'll probably be in a few weeks, not this week. So yeah, I don't know. Folks, if there's something you want to see, send me a message. Send a message to the Triple T podcast and let us know if there's a topic you want to see a video on.
Yep. What else here? I'm out. Who do you got for your maker spotlight?
So I kind of picked one real quick today, but I picked Silver Sword _creations. And really, I don't know how new of a maker he is, but he's only got 46 followers, but some really nice. I'm guessing that first one is, or his last post is some, I'm guessing is Cable Damascus.
Silver
really
what?
Cool. Silver Sword _creations. It's got some really nice stuff. Like I see a Kumai in here. Yeah, a couple of Kumai blades. Yeah, it looks like he hasn't his profile out all that long, but some really nice stuff. So I like shouting out these newer makers. So go give them a follow. That's Jason Baca at Silver Sword Creations. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a follow back, and you guys should too. Give him a follow and check him out. Give him some encouragement.
Yep. I just did the same. Yeah, good stuff. I like this.
Yeah, I love cable Damascus. Like that can it just looks. I love the look of. I'm guessing I haven't actually read it, but twisted cable. Yeah, it's cable. So yeah, looks good.
Nice. So I got somebody named. Am I saying that right? Boisvert Knives. Boisvert Knives.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because we already established I can't read, but this one got me.
Maybe it's
But I
French.
was just
Maybe it's
scrolling.
boys vet. Oh, I saw that knife. Yeah, I saw this knife that had the tiled. It's like a mosaic tiled with a basket weave. I just saw this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, it just freaking blew me away. I was like, that's freaking phenomenal.
yeah, really
Um,
bold. Like such a bold pattern when you put stuff like that together.
yeah. I mean, just I haven't seen anything put together like that myself. So, and then I just started scrolling through some stuff he was doing, and he's making these rulers with the anodized titanium kind of color stuff. Those things came out really cool. I guess he's taken a couple classes with. I want to say Lawrence told me about this guy at Makers Camp too. But he's taken some classes with Salem
Yeah.
um, and these patterns. This Damascus, you can totally tell. So, totally digging everything that he's doing. Just really, really cool stuff. But the fucking kicker here is that he's made a website. If you go to his bio, and you can click, he has a link to a website where you can actually play with different like creating your own Damascus patterns. Um, it's freaking really cool. You can take your first piece, and you can
Oh.
start, you can have gradients, layers, squares, grids. You can have thick center. You can rotate, flip. Then you can squish it. You can hit on the bias. You can tile it. You can multi-way it. You can twist it, and you can build like a pattern um,
Oh,
from
everyone asks
scratch.
me if I use software when I generate the graphics for my videos, and I end up doing all this by hand.
Yeah, I remember you
Um,
saying that, which was like, that doesn't sound fun.
no, it takes hours, but this is really cool. I'm definitely gonna have to play with this. This really interests me.
Yeah, you can play with the count. I mean, the count of your layers, and this is really cool. And now I'm 100% sure because Lawrence was telling me about this at Makers Camp, and he kind of gave me the link, and then my ADD brain fucking completely forgot about it. But I think it's really cool. So yeah, he's got 661 followers. Does some great work, and this. So yeah, go show him some love and give him a follow. But check out this website thing that he's put together. It's really cool. It's going to be a huge time suck for me.
Yeah, I mean this is really cool. I'm gonna be oh yeah, I'm gonna be
It's
fucking around with this for hours tonight. I could see it.
Dude, I'm telling you, right? It's badass.
Yeah, yeah, that's really
Yeah,
cool. So I'm going to put the link, or yeah, I'm going to put the link to this in the show notes of this website to let you manipulate Damascus patterns,
yeah,
and I'm going to play with it myself. But yeah, maybe I'll use this for my graphics from now on.
yeah. I mean, if you could figure it out, it's kind of. I'm for a noob like me. It's really cool. You could, you know, squish it, twist it, and get an idea what your pattern's going to look like. So go check it out.
Yeah,
It's you will not regret it. It's really awesome. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. And again, it's Boisvert Knives, Boisvert Knives on IG.
cool.
And speaking of Lawrence, what do you do when you go visit Lawrence? What do you get from him?
You can get anything from Lawrence. Uh,
Anything?
anything. You can get steel, you can get handle material, you can get pins, you can get tooling, you can even buy grinders and forges and all kinds of stuff. If you need anything for knife making, Maritime Knife Supply, Lawrence, he's got you covered.
Yeah, and he can dunk again.
Yeah, yeah, and he's just a good looking dude. So yeah, go check out.
I wish I had the crickets sound because that's
See,
what I was trying to do.
this is why I don't give you control of the panel.
We're gonna have to talk about that because yeah,
we do need some more sound effects like crickets and boos and stuff like that. So
yeah. So
yeah,
I do want to tell one story, and we could wrap it up here. So the other day we were texting about something in the morning, and for you guys that one of the coolest feedbacks that we get from about the podcast is that that it flows really well because it's obvious that you and I are friends, and the genuine shit talking that goes back and forth. It's not stick, it's it's real. And the other day I don't know what the fuck we were talking about, but
I don't remember.
I don't either. I probably said something about it was the sand minnow.
Sand minnow.
Yeah. So I said something about, hey, thanks for this, blah blah blah, and he for the sand minnow, and he hits me back with immediately with the fucking middle finger emoji, right? And I stop and I'm texting him like, I take so much joy. It just brings my dark, small heart full of joy to know that emoji is in his recents because of me, right? That middle finger is solely out of everything. Every other thing I say to him requires him to do that. I hit send immediately. This fucking guy says the exact same thing. He's like, that emoji's there because of you, asshole, right?
In my recents. So we said exactly the same thing at the same time. So I'm starting to get worried. We're going to start finishing each other's sentences. It's bad.
Yeah, it was the most straightest thing we have ever done. I was in tears laughing. Like I was like, I am not talking to you for a while now, buddy. That was good. So that was hilarious, man. But
yeah, that was pretty funny. I laughed pretty hard when that happened too.
So, but other than that, I think that's a wrap. I'm gonna go to bed, but really try to get a bunch of shit done this week so we can talk about all my fuck ups next time.
Thanks to you, I'm going to be sitting here playing with this Damascus manipulation program for the next hour.
You asshole. Should. You're welcome. It's called Value.
I'll put it through its paces and let you know if it is Tyrell Knifeworks approved.
I think it is because you're using it right now. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And that's a wrap.